Yeah, it's very exciting for both my family and I. Like we enjoyed our 3 years in Winnipeg. It was great to be in a Canadian market again, and then obviously to be a part of the Oilers family and to come down to OKC. That's a big step for me in my career, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Your role, you are an assistant coach, but you're also the manager of hockey operations. What all does that role entail for you? It's several different hats that you're going to be wearing here during your time.
Right, there's going to be a few different roles there. My assistant coaching role will include like a lot of video, what I was currently doing. I'll have an on-ice component with the practices and then on the bench for portions of the game, and then also I'll be doing a lot of the administrative work with regards to immigration, travel, per diems, like all of the day-to-day administrative work that I think Bill Scott handled in the past.
Now, you mentioned you have been in Winnipeg the last 3 years. You were in Atlanta prior to that. Describe your role up there as kind of the video coach and breaking down film for them, and what all your job entailed up there.
Well, we have a very, in the NHL, we have a much bigger staff, so everybody has kind of broken down responsibilities. My responsibility mostly with the coaching staff was to make sure that all the coaches had the proper video that they needed for their different areas, and then helping them put together their different presentations, make sure that everybody had their power play meetings ready to go, their penalty kill meetings ready to go, all the 5-on-5 video, and then I also was responsible for a lot of the pre-scout, so I think I'll continue to do a lot of the pre-scouts of upcoming opponents, and making sure that we know what's going on with each team that we're going to be playing, so that there's no secrets, and how they're playing, what styles they're playing, and what systems they're employing, and also what tendencies some of the players have.
You, prior to the Jets moving to Winnipeg, you were in Atlanta. Todd Nelson was there as an assistant coach during some of that time. What has your relationship been like with him in the past, both working in the Atlanta organization?
Well, Todd was in the organization for a couple years in our American League affiliate with Chicago Wolves, and then he moved up for a 2-year stint as assistant coach under John Anderson, and I was with the coaching staff as well. So we had a lot of time to get to know each other. We had a lot in common. We had a lot of the same hockey philosophies, and we just we hit it off. So we've kept in contact ever since, over the remaining 4 years that he's been down here, and obviously I've been up in Winnipeg, and we've stayed in close contact over the years. And he's a good friend, but I'm really looking forward to learning from him as a head coach. I hear nothing but fantastic things about him from players and staff alike. So I'm really excited about the opportunity.
You've worked on the video side of it. This is kind of your first foray into the real assistant coach part of it, with the on-ice development and all of that. Are you excited to learn and try and expand what you can do and kind of learn that role on the ice, as well as being part of the video work as well?
Yes, I've had the opportunity over the years, to get out on the ice at times. A couple of years I was out there almost every day on the ice. So it's a good way to get, used to the players, get to know the players even better. Like, I've always had a good relationship with the players. I never have to really be the heavy hand a lot of times. I can develop a stronger relationship than, say, the head coach or the assistant coaches in my video role. Now, obviously, I'll be transitioning into more of an assistant coaching role, where I have to actually give a lot more instruction and help develop the players for Edmonton. So I'm actually looking forward to that aspect of the job. I think that's going to be a lot of fun to help kind of develop these guys, and see where they become like a couple of years down the road, see what happens with them, and I'm looking forward to the development aspect of this job.
With so many young players, especially at the American Hockey League level, how important is it for players to be able to sit down and review video and see what they're doing right, see what they're doing wrong, see what they need to improve upon as part of the development process for a player?
Well, I think nowadays, like, it's been ingrained into them since from a very young age. I think they need to see video. I think that's something that they're all familiar with. They're used to that, and they're very visual kids nowadays. They all like to see themselves. They don't really associate as well when you just put it on X's and O's on the board. They need to see that stuff, and they need to see where they've made a mistake for them to be able to correct it. So I think the generation nowadays is very visual, and I think the video is a huge part of being able to teach and develop.
You've spent the last day or so here in Oklahoma City trying to look at what's best for your family, making the move down here. What are your initial thoughts of the city and the community, and what have you maybe heard from other members of the organization as you transition into this role?
Well, I've heard nothing but great things from everybody I've spoken with over the years. Obviously, I know Todd from over the years, and he's always spoken very highly of it. I had a cousin that played here for a portion of one season. His name is Nathan Deck, and he was here for about half of a season, and he loved it down here. I know, I've talked with Darcy Hordachuk and a few guys that have been here before, and they all spoke nothing but positive reviews about the city. Now, my wife and I have had an opportunity to spend the last almost 2 days here now, and we're getting set up with a house, with schools for the kids, activities for the kids, and it looks like we're going to be up in the Edmond area, so we're really looking forward to that transition. It looks like a very family-friendly neighborhood, and not too far from the downtown area. We took in a ball game last night, so the beautiful stadium there, and good quality baseball, so we were excited about that. And then just the Bricktown area has been, it's a very fun area to walk around and just explore everything that's down in this vicinity. So we're really happy. My wife's really excited, I'm excited, and we can't wait to get down here full time.